You're invited to visit the refreshment stand, where you'll be greeted with fast, friendly service. You'll find hot dogs, juicy hamburgers, and mouth-watering delicious pizza. There are refreshing hot and cold beverages, ice-cold cola, and orange drink. Goes great with an order of crispy French fries. Then there's a wide selection of your favorite candies and other delicious snacks. And there's always a fresh batch of hot buttered popcorn to go with the rest of the show. So visit the refreshment stand now during this 10-minute intermission and add to your enjoyment of the movie. We're happy to have you with us tonight and hope you'll come back often.
Because I am agoraphobe and you are not. Hey, what is happening? What's going on? Welcome to Stream Theater. Getting ready to let Russell in here. Let me get to the hold on, comments here. Going on. Chris, how you doing, man? All right, let's see. Comment here. My stand is screwed up too, so I'm in hell today. It's not working out here very well. Okay, let me post a comment, you motherfucker. Oh, you fucker. There you go, Russell. Ah, there's your link, man. All right, guys. Jesus. Took these all over the place, and I broke my lights, and now I gotta get that fixed. So it's just, but we're gonna kick some ass with this film. So as soon as Russell pops up in here, we'll get it rolling. See how he's doing. See how he's feeling today. See what's going on. High tension. Bam. There it is. Lots of hearing good and bad things. Of course, it does vary from the original D.N.R. Koontz novel. Those of you who don't really know or don't realize that it was made from his best-selling novel, um, Intensity, way back in the day. There was an original remake of it. It was like a television film. It was played by old dude. I can't remember his name, but he played in Scrubs and all that kind of stuff. Did a really good job of it. It was like one of those long-ass Lifetime movies. But yeah, this one was made in 2003. And I remember the first thing I remember about this film, man, was the opening scene. It's just killer. I hear some shit going on, and well, you'll see. And here he is. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, how you doing?
All right. Good.
Sorry I'm
Getting
late,
a lot
man.
of rain over here. Getting a lot of rain over here. 2 days straight of rain. And tomorrow, too. That's better than snow. I'd rather have rain than snow.
Well, here in Indiana, where I'm at, I remember when I was a kid, man, there was snow like every winter. You can count on at least close to being a white Christmas. But about the last 3 years, it's just generally just broken down to where now, it's nothing to have a 50-degree day here now in the winter.
Yeah, we should get a lot of snow in that back when I was a kid. School closes and everything. Roads cut off. You couldn't even walk on them.
The kids getting gypped now. They don't get those winter days, and even if they do, they got to make them up.
One good thing about it, I learned how to drive. One good thing about it, I learned how to drive a Standard and Volkswagen in the snow in the parking lot.
Oh hell yeah! So what's your experience with this film? When did you first see it? When it come out? I mean, did you like it to begin with, or did it grow on you?
Or? Snow?
No, this film, High Tension.
Oh yeah. The ending was kind of strange. A lot of people didn't like the ending.
Right. It's it varies from the novel, and it's got one of those. The only problem with those kind of endings is they're cool the first time you see it, maybe the second, but they're just not as good on the rewatch. That's why I haven't seen it in so long. I mean, I liked it, but it's not. Those kind of endings are not films you tend to revisit a lot. You know.
Cool effects in that one.
But after 10 years, I'm about 10 years. I mean, I haven't even upgraded to the Blu-ray yet. I still got that old ass DVD. So I don't DVD much.
I'm getting some couple of new ones in the new year. I'm getting the Inside special edition Blu-ray.
Yes, from Second Sight.
Yeah, and the Mean Streets one too.
Yeah, you're
yeah.
I see you mention People a lot. That is your favorite film, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the Mean Streets limited edition 4K HUD plus DVD.
Excellent. Yeah. I have not ordered that yet, but I definitely need to. I've fallen behind with Christmas and everything. I fall behind on all that kind of stuff. But
I got a little tiny collection of used ones.
Yeah.
A few slip covers, a couple of other ones in the Blu-rays, one steelbook, used steelbook. But I do have a cool Raging Bull one though that I bought used. It's like instead of a slip cover, it's a side at the side. You know, where you put in the side of the box.
Side loader, yeah.
Yeah, it's side loaded. Yeah.
Very cool.
A lot of
Let me see.
a lot of movies with wrestlers in them too, like The Rock and Stone Cold. And
You a big wrestling fan?
oh yeah. Well, I was watching an old video of in 2007 of Dusty Rhodes' speech that he did at the award thing. You know, they give you a Walk of Fame thing. Yeah, he was talking on made Ric Flair cry a lot.
Flair's an emotional fellow. Flair is, yeah.
Yeah, and he was talking, and he mentioned John Cena's name, and everybody started booing. Booing John Cena. Then he carried on for a bit.
Yeah,
then he carried on for a bit more. Then he mentioned Batista's name. The same thing happened. They all started booing him.
It became the cool thing to boo. It's strange. Somewhere around the time that Stone Cold and the anti-hero became the fan favorite, the crowds changed. You know, so it became if you was a white meat baby face, they began to boo you. You know, they didn't like that shit anymore. They didn't like that say your prayers, eat your vitamin shit anymore. They wanted the Stone Cold ass kicking rougher hero.
When I was a kid, they had a wrestling show every Sunday at Maple Leaf Gardens.
Oh hell yeah!
You got some of them on YouTube.
But that was on primetime wrestling a lot. That place was.
I always had the seat beside the ramp. We had a lot there: Haystacks Calhoun, Tex McKenzie, John Tolos, and Tex McKenzie. Tex McKenzie was a tall guy, man. He was funny. Haystacks Calhoun. We also had the two twins, the McGuire brothers, the big, huge guys, riding on mini bikes.
Oh my God!
I wonder. Must have been strong bikes, but they were funny riding to the ring on mini bikes. Big, huge guys, the size of Haystacks.
Reminds me of the big guys that I used to see riding around on you know the old mopeds, the Batavises and all that kind of stuff in like the late 70s, early 80s, all those mopeds. You see real big, huge guys on these little tiny fucking little mopeds. I used to think, damn, that poor moped.
We also had the Johnny K9 from Hamilton. Became the president of an outlaw biker gang.
Yeah.
Became president. He was an outlaw. And we had, what was it back then from Hamilton? Iron Mine Shark.
Oh, Iron Mike Sharp, yeah. He always wore that black thing on. He always wore that black brace on his forearm.
I noticed on YouTube they have this group. They're all little people wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And they have also, I've seen on YouTube, little kids wrestling, pro wrestling.
Wow.
Good.
I haven't seen that.
There's one there. It's called CWF. It's all Christians, Christian Wrestling Federation, and they have a kids' night where the kids wrestle. And there's one kid there. He's like, looks like 5 or 6 years old, man. There's another one. There, two guys, kids, but they wrestle each other all the time.
Yeah.
Well, them two were pretty good, man. I like them ones.
Yeah. Austin Taylor, hey, man, how you doing? I was talking to Austin Taylor. Not sure. I think I'm not sure if I've seen you here before or not, Austin. But if I haven't and I haven't said hello before, welcome and thank you. And yeah, man, Juno 2000 and I are starting on the 1st of January. We're starting a wrestling show that we're going to do twice a month, and it's going to be we're going to kick it off. It was actually Juno's idea, so I just labeled it Goraphobe and Juno 2000. So this is an equal thing with me and him, and we're going to kick it off. He wants to kick it off with like, so all in one night we're going to do underrated and overrated top 5 wrestlers each, and then after that it's going to be, sometimes we'll do countdowns, sometimes we'll do discussions. So what I mean, it's going to be all kinds of stuff. I gave a list of it in a posting I did earlier on my comments. But
Sean's
yeah,
got some good ones coming up. Sean's got some good ones coming up, I've noticed. So I made a playlist so I wouldn't miss them.
Yeah.
Even made one for yours too, so I wouldn't miss them.
Cool, thank you. I
Instead of looking
appreciate
at
that.
YouTube for it, and just go to my playlist. Oh, what's that on tomorrow night? Okay, like that. It's easier that way.
Yeah, it is. It is because the notification thing isn't exactly accurate sometimes. Sometimes it just doesn't tell you. Hey, there, hey, Austin, Austin Woolcutt. Now this Austin, I definitely know. Mikey, how you doing, Mikey? Oh man, yeah, I put the then put the link again here just in case anybody wants to do it off Look Movie. The problem with Look Movie is if you get a newer film, it plays well. For some reason, an older film, for some reason, it likes to buffer a lot. I don't know why.
I got it all set up on Look. Just have to punch in my password. It turns off all the time.
It's not letting me paste it up here, guys. Sorry about that. I will go find it again real fast while we're doing this shit. Oh my god. Not been a good night. Pain in my ass. Okay.
I'm sitting here watching Barney Miller.
Oh yeah. My brother, my older brother loved that show.
There's one here right now with Christopher Lloyd on it.
Yeah. I remember old Fish.
Yeah, been watching late at night. I've been watching a lot of Gomer Pyle.
Oh,
I like that show.
Any fans of The Godfather? Fish on there.
Yeah.
Let me see. I got it again here. All right. Now let me just link down here. Copy. All right. Should have it now. Damn it. Let's go here and try this again. This laptop is so old. There it is. All right. There. Now anybody wants to join us on Look Movie without the ads. It may buffer. You never know. But hey, we started. Nope. Haven't started the movie yet, Austin, man. But we're getting ready to. There's the link if anybody needs it. If anybody wants it without ads. If you have the physical copy, that's great. Just however you want to join us. However you want to join us.
I can't wait for your daddy's little girl stream.
Oh man, that's a rough one. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've always seen the other one.
I love how you go through it. You go through that film. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know exactly what's going on. You don't know if that particular person that he has actually did it or not. And then the truth comes in, and it's like, wow. So it's like I spent that whole movie just wondering, oh my god, what if the guy didn't do it? Well, what if he didn't do it? You know what I mean? Because it doesn't tell you. Which I think is part about it. It's like, man, that's a rough one to get through. Next week, I think I'm doing Audition.
Oh yeah, I saw that one too. The eye scene with the needles.
Yeah, that's what this particular night's all about. Is these kind of films? It's the rougher ones because no one ever does these on a regular basis. So I want to provide a platform where somebody could come and check these out and actually do watches and discuss these kind of films. Because most tubers won't do these because YouTube gets kind of rough on it, but I don't really give a damn. YouTube can kiss both cheeks of my ass. I'm not showing it. I'm not describing it in detail, so therefore they shouldn't worry about it. If no one wants to see it, then they don't have to check it out. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be up to them as long as I'm not presenting it out there and sticking it in anybody's face. YouTube shouldn't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. Damn. And I haven't caught any shit from them yet. So far, I've never had a strike or anything. So.
Yeah, I got one once.
Did you? For what?
I can't remember. And I also got my YouTube cut off too, just terminated. So I had to get another email address to get back on. I had to start over from scratch making playlists because it terminated it. Now I got it under a different email. I tried emailing once. Tried emailing you, and I couldn't do it.
I don't understand that, man.
I think I said one, but I don't know if you got it or
not. I'll check it. I'll check through it again and see if I can find it. So far from
Still
what I've
can't,
seen, though, I hadn't received one.
I still can't find out how to send an email to you. I tried everything.
Yeah, I know. So far, as far as I know, I haven't received one, but I'll check it out again. And I have yours wrote down. So what I'll do is I will send it to you and then see if maybe that'll fix
Yeah.
the problem.
Oh, no. Yeah, yeah.
Here, since I can't have the volume up all that high, I will turn on my subtitles. I will. Let me see.
Yeah,
Go
there's
here.
subtitles, eh? French film.
Here. And
I
I'll
used
go
to
back
have
to
that. I used to have the English dub version.
yeah. This has like the French and the English.
Mhm.
This has the unrated U.S. cut, the theatrical U.S. cut, and the original language unrated director's cut. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I hate having that many choices.
Did you know that
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger made a Western with Kurt Douglas years ago?
I had no idea. I knew he did Hercules in New York or something, but
In the States in Canada, it's called The Villain, but in the UK, it's called Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack. Eh? I laughed when I saw that.
no wonder that's right where he got it.
Yeah, could be. Yeah. And when I used to buy all the Easy Rider magazines, eh? The biker one.
Right.
Every once in a while, you see an advertisement there for Cactus Jack.
Huh. No.
Oh, yes. Wrestling mags all the time. Fangora.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got a small collection of those. I got a few earlier ones that I really like. I'm gonna show off some of my I got quite a few vinyls for Christmas I'm like 3 months behind on my pickup bid, so I've got tons to show. So I'm gonna have to make 2 different videos of it because I'm so far behind. Because I hate uploading. I can't stand. I'd much rather just go live and talk. You know how I am. Uploads are a pain in my ass because I don't know. Something about it. I've done live so much that I'm more comfortable live than I am uploading.
No way to hear Juno talk about wrestling.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun because Juno's so cool, man, because he's such a passionate young man. You know what I mean? He's so passionate. And he's such a good kid. You know what I mean? He shows a lot of respect. He just and he's only 25, right? But he comes off as older than that. He's just so mature and he's just a good guy, man. That's why I'm doing this show with him. He's about the only one that I would do a regular show with now, since all this bullshit off and on over several months back. He asked me to do a show, and I said, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But he's about the only one that I would do YouTuber like that I would do a regular one with all the time.
Yeah.
But he's such a good guy. All right, guys. If you guys if everyone's ready, let me know. Give me that thumbs up, or yay, nay, fuck off, however you want to let me know. Let's see. All right, but other than that, yeah, I'm ready. Mikey's laughing at me. I think. I think he's laughing at the kissing both cheeks of my ass comment. All right, Taylor's ready. Bookup's ready. Mikey, are you joining us? Are you ready? Chris, are you joining us? All right, Mike. Okay. All right. Are you ready, Russell?
Oh yeah.
Cool. All righty. All right. I will give this a slow 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. LGF, Lionsgate Films.
I like the other venture stream on Frontiers.
I've never seen that.
Cannibal Nazis.
Really? I've never seen it.
Lots of blood and gore in that one.
Sounds cool, yeah.
Same with Inside. There's a lot in there, but some of that inside is CGI.
Oh, is
Yeah.
I've seen the American remake, and I think I seen the original one once.
I've never seen the remake.
It's all right. But I know that one time I seen the original, I knew I liked it. Usually when you get those, the original's always going to be better. American doesn't do the remakes of those very well because they just aren't allowed to go as far. I haven't seen this in years, so this is going to be almost like the first time.
That Malignant movie was weird.
What was it?
Was it when Evil Lurks last night on Look Movie? It was pretty good. It was all right. Wasn't nothing to write home about, but it was okay.
Right.
You've seen Wolf Creek?
Oh yeah. Ninja and I did that several months back because he bought me that real nice Australian copy and sent it to me. Oh yeah, I like Wolf Creek, both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they adjusted the ending of this. I don't see what the point was. I think they wanted that big shock twist, but you know, it is what it is, you know. Because if I remember correctly, the Dean Koontz book doesn't end like this either.
This director did the Hills Have Eyes remakes.
Yeah. Yeah, I plan on doing those too. I'm doing I Spit on Your Grave original and the remake here too in a month or so. Got a whole line of these things, man. Hey Philip, how you doing, man? Just started the film. We're a little bit into it right now.
I haven't seen many of the new ones that have come out. I'm still stuck at watching old movies.
Yeah, me too.
Like this Scream. I'm getting sick of hearing about Scream movies.
I am wanting to check out the. I haven't seen Thanksgiving yet either. I seen it's on look, so I'm gonna check it out.
I mean, I haven't even seen Saw X yet.
Saw X was pretty good. Of course, I'm a fan of the franchise. I mean, not all of them, but I think it follows the story pretty well compared to other franchises.
Well, I will watch it. It's on Look Movie, so I might watch it there. This must be English version.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the did you ever see the TV film of this? It came out before this one.
A TV version?
Yeah, it's like a Lifetime network type version of it. It's like a 3 or 4 hours long, and it's got it stars the dude from Scrubs.
Remember they say that Die Hard's a Christmas movie?
Yeah. I mean, it takes place around Christmas, but I never really looked at it as a Christmas movie. You there, man?
Oh yeah, there's a thing about the bloopers of Die Hard, and there's one part where he says, "Die Hard is not a Christmas movie; it's a Bruce Willis movie."
Yeah, it's so sad about him. I seen a thing the other day where I guess he's not even remembering who Demi is now.
When the terrorist fell out the window, all the way down that movie, the Alan Rickman character.
Yeah.
Well, that was him actually. He did 50 feet of it.
Man.
But when he at the top, where you see him on the top hanging on, they told me he was going to drop him in 3 seconds. So the guy counted 1, 2, and then I'm going. So that's a real reaction on his face because he thought they were going to drop him on 3.
Man, that's all those older actors did. Like Burt Reynolds and all them did all their own stunts.
In Resident Evil 2 in Toronto, they filmed that one, and she ran down our City Hall building. The actress, I forget her name, Jovovich.
Yeah.
In the City Hall building is pretty tall, and she ran right down it. She did like first part of the top and then the bottom. Stop movement and did the middle part, but she did the other 2 parts, the drop and the bottom part. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You remember Dara Robertson?
Pardon?
Dara Robertson, the stuntman.
Okay.
He jumped off the CN Tower with a wire.
I used to when I was younger. I would have. I wanted to bungee jump and maybe do some skydiving, but not now, man. Now when I look over real tall heights, now it just kind of makes me dizzy. But back in the day, I definitely would have done some bungee jumping.
He was in Burt Reynolds directed movie Stick. He asked Burt Reynolds. He said, "I want to be in a movie. Give me a part. Give me a small part." So he became the albino guy.
There it was.
Yeah.
That scene, I remember. Oh man, I remember seeing that.
His red bunny eyes. I got a few Burt Reynolds movies I like. I made a big playlist for Reynolds movies. I made a lot of playlists for actors' movies. You know, like John Statham. You know, a bunch of them. I can't remember.
I'm big on the Clint Eastwood too, man. I'm a big Clint Eastwood fan. He's gonna be sad when he goes, man.
Jimmy Caan ones.
James Caan, yes.
Charles Bronson.
I love Bronson, yes. They got a thing I hear on YouTube where it shows his grave. He's got this big, huge, nice, big ass marker, and I guess she's Jill Ireland, his wife that died of cancer. I guess her ashes was in his cane he used the last few years. So she's buried right to the He took her from a friend of his. He was another actor. You see him in a lot of different shit, and they were married, I guess, and they met. And I guess Bronson told him, he said, I'm gonna marry your wife, and he ended up marrying his wife.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've been on YouTube. I've been watching mob stuff lately. So I like that stuff.
Oh, so do I.
Like the one guy I sub to, his name is Michael Francis. He was in the Colombo family. Went to jail. His old man was in jail. His brother ratted on his dad. Good, interesting man. And he does motivational speeches now, and has a YouTube channel, which I would go on a lot. Same with the actor from A Bronx Tale. They both have a channel where they're on both together. No, remember him from Bronx Tale?
Oh, yeah, I love those.
They have a channel together. And he has his own channel too. And they all do mob stuff.
That's cool. What's the name of him?
Michael Francis. Franzese.
Franzese. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I knew the name, but I had no idea he had a channel.
Remember in Goodfellas where they're eating all that lobster in jail, lobster and the steaks and everything? He said that never happened in real life. He said they go into jail, they're just regular convicts. They don't get no special treatment at all. He said it's all bull just for Hollywood stuff.
Yeah.
He said He does that, eh? He does a few videos and telling you which is real and which is not. Mob movies. He's pretty
Yeah.
good at it.
Yeah, they said
Like
that Henry Hill was kind of a liar at times.
he said he drank and he was a stun and he was a this and that. He said, not like in the movie. He said,
Yeah, they said that Henry Hill could be a fountain of misinformation.
yeah.
Oh,
He said this is movie. Stupid look movie just stuck in the film.
yeah, for some reason, the older films, they'll do that. If you get a newer one like the Killer of the Flower Moon, all that, Killers of the Flower Moon, it won't do that. But you get an older film, it will.
Yeah.
Like, I've never had a problem with any of the newer ones. It's the older ones that do that. They'll stop right in the middle. They'll pause for no reason.
Yeah. They will pause, then go carry on. Pause, carry on. Oh, well.
Sometimes you have to back out of it and come back in.
I wish I could get look movie on my TV. I said I wish I could get look movie on my TV, but it's can't.
I thought this actress was really pretty. The short-haired one here.
Oh yeah, the one with no short hair.
Yeah, she has something about her. Yeah, and not very many women wear short hair very well, but she does.
He starts whacking the guy in the head with a spike barbed wire piece of wood.
Yeah.
She really put it from behind when she see her swing it. She put a lot of force into it, but she could because they had a big, huge piece of wood buried in the ground, and so she could hit the wood as hard as she could want it, and it looked like she was. He react to it. Eh? Oh, that's pretty cool how they do that.
Yeah, that's like on the Burning and things like that. That's why Tom Savini would have during when they would cut the scene, like it would show the hedge clippers. It would show them stabbing into the wood. That way, it looked more realistic when it showed them going into people.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but it makes it look like it actually does stab. It's not a problem.
The poor kid that did that full body burn was sad story, man. He was 17 when he did that, but he died in a helicopter crash doing Airwolf.
Damn, I know that.
He was 20. He was 23. That's not being whole body set on fire.
Yeah, that would freak me out because I don't like getting burnt anyway. Because the shit keeps hurting when you get burnt.
Kane Hodder, he's got some burn scars on his neck.
Yep. Yeah, you can plainly see the scars.
I found the Wraith on YouTube just earlier.
I haven't seen that in a while.
It was weird seeing it on YouTube though. Same with Thief, it's on YouTube too.
Huh. I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
When it first came out on VHS, and we'd go take it home and watch it with my friends. We used to love that movie so much that after that, every Saturday night, all we'd watch with Thief back to back. Thief, Thief, Thief. Get drunk and smoke up and watch Thief all the time. Every Saturday night we did it. We'd have Thief parties.
Well, yeah.
We'll come over and watch Thief. Come on, I'm going to watch Thief tonight. Okay, I'll be there.
Yeah. Hey, Eric. How you doing, man? Yeah, they're talking about the Edmund Kemper did that in real life. Yeah, with his mom's head. Yep, he sure did. Emmett Kemper was a maniac. Basically made a maniac by his mother. Yeah, that's where he got those burns. Was in part 7. Him.
St. Bernard dog, huh? I had a friend years ago when I stayed at a shelter, and she used to come visit us in the park. She had a German Shepherd. You know what she was? She was an ex-S&M mistress. She'd have a dungeon in her house. No, she
Cool.
didn't do it anymore, but that's what she did. Stupid thing tried to hump me one time. It's like being humped by a bear. It's like being humped by a bear. That was she. When at S&M studio, they had customers come and pay. Nice girl though.
We had a Doberman Pinscher when I was a little kid. We had a full-blooded Doberman Pinscher, and the thing wanted to eat me.
Yeah.
It did practically.
My parents bred boxers when I was a kid. My dad also bred. My dad also bred budgies too. They have a big giant cage in the basement with all these budgies and budgie nests and everything. And a big train set where you stand in the middle and play with the trains. And
oh yeah, maybe the THR cars, the track. My brother. THR, THC, or no, not THC, TCR. That's what it was. I think it never worked right. Two boxers, awesome dog. Yeah, we had that Doberman Pinscher, and then after that, my mom basically just had small dogs.
What part are you at?
Indiana.
Huh?
Indiana.
What's the time you have? 8?
Pardon?
What time do you have in the movie?
Oh, what time do I have?
Yeah, you know, the timestamp. I hit the wrong button.
18 minutes.
18 minutes. I'm at the jerk off scene she's doing. I just passed that one. That's where I am. Oh, well, obviously it doesn't matter where I am. There's that weird keychain. Yeah, she's right here. She saw her friend showering. Now she's jerking off to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her friend's body was a lot better than her face. So I'll give her that.
Yeah.
Her face isn't all, but her body was a lot better.
Guy getting head from a head.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just like a true. That's just like the true.
Just like the Reanimator film.
Yeah.
Head giving head.
Literally. Well, yeah, I'm getting head. Really? Not literally, I am. Those China dolls are kind of. They've always had a creepiness to them.
Oh, there was some wrestling. Mid-South Wrestling, 1983.
Oh yeah, that's what I grew up on. Is all that era from about then on to the early '90s, and then I got it for a little bit, but I got back into it in the mid '90s when the Bret Hart thing was going on. about 96, 97, when he was when it was America against him, and then he was a baby face everywhere else.
Yeah. There's the heel turns. They're funny.
Yeah.
No,
they don't too much though. They bounce back and forth.
You know what's been interesting on YouTube is that them videos called "The Secrets of Professional Wrestling," where these guys they're all wearing masks and has all these weird names, and they show you how they do it and everything. I knew that when I first saw it as a kid.
Yeah.
It's cool some of the stuff they do to,
They're giving away too much of it though now. You know what I mean? Part of the whole magic was some of the mystery of it. Now there is no mystery.
Yeah.
When I got involved in it in the late 90s, I already knew a lot of it because a lot of it had already come out. And, you just know, you know what I mean? You just know certain things. And the more I found out about it, the longer I did it, I don't know, for a while it killed my passion for it.
Years ago, I got attacked by the Sheik, the OG Sheik.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
There's a wrestling show in my hometown, Oakville, years ago, and I was drinking gin in a 7-Up bottle, and my friends were edging me on to go chase the Sheik, so I went after him, but he got on top of me, threatened to burn my hair, and they gave me a little cut, and I'm walking out, and and I see these big giant gates that open up for the snowmobile thing, and slammed it, and there's kids and all these kids and parents everywhere. So I walk up the steps, and I get to the lobby, and there's this trophy case, and I look into it, and I see that because you knew you get a little cut in your forehead that bleeds a lot, and I see all this blood, and I put my fist right through it, and all these people, parents are holding their kids back and everything. And I see this fire extinguisher on one of the water ones, and I picked it and I threw it at them, and they all started backing off and running away. And then I went outside. So they said they called the cops, so I went outside, wait for them, and all these kids coming up asking me for my autograph. Thought that was my 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
I even wrestled a bear the same night. Give me one swat, and I went right flying out of the ring. It was pretty.
Yes, yeah. They used to do that bear spot a lot. Stu Hart used to keep a bear at his house.
Yeah. Stu Hart, yeah. The dungeon. These wrestlers here are weird looking. One's got a Russian flag. One's dressed like the Sheik. One's got a mask on. It's a weird gimmicks back then. Oh, here comes the guy. With his straight razor. Oh, one of the guys is a young Ted DiBiase.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he actually got to basically live that life when he was playing the $1 Million Man. They hooked him up in all the best hotels and all that kind of stuff so that he could, if anyone seen him, he was, so he got to live a lot better than a lot of them did.
You know that Cody Rhodes' real name is Cody Reynolds?
Mm-hmm.
He used to wrestle under that name when he was younger. I seen a video on YouTube. Oh. Yeah, that's your actual name, I think, yeah. Cody Reynolds did a good job talking about his father at that introduction ceremony.
Yeah.
I saw one with Piper too. Piper, when he got in the Hall of Fame, he did his speech. I had like that one too.
Yeah,
he said without his wrestling fans, he would not have his family today. He said when he was alive. Right.
I think that they should have inducted him and Hogan in the same one. They inducted both of them the same night. So that didn't allow Piper to get, the kind of induction that he should have had. He should have had more time. But with Hogan being the headliner, you know what I mean?
He said he was a 167-pound, 15-year-old kid that wore a kilt, played the bagpipes, and lived on an Indian reservation.
Yep. He was getting in a lot of trouble and shit too. Wrestling basically saved him from a life of jail, I think.
And when he was talking about it, he mentioned Winnipeg, and he mentioned the Canadian money. He made a funny face when he said Canadian money.
Yeah.
He got paid. His first match, he only lasted 10 minutes.
Yeah. That was an excellent effect. I forgot about that effect with that when it takes off his head. That was very cool. Very, very cool.
I've been watching lately the channel, the Osborne podcast, where they come go on live and talk. I like the live ones. Are good, yeah.
The Undertaker's got his own channel too now.
His health problems, he's still as funny as fuck, that guy.
Yeah. No, all this here is, I mean, it's not completely accurate, but it's pretty accurate up to this point of the actual story. This person comes in, she's there like on Christmas vacation or whatever with them, and some guy just comes in the middle of the night and starts killing off the family.
That's what I do all day. Sit on YouTube and watch videos. Smoke joints and watch videos and drink my pop.
Yeah, that's what I do a lot now. I used to take a lot of time and creating thumbnails and just coming up with different ideas and stuff like that. But I've kind of pulled back from that the last few months. I don't do nearly as much on the creative side as what I did do on here. I just kind of got, I don't know, disillusioned with it a little bit. Went through some rough times.
Now she's hiding under the bed. Now she's hiding under the bed.
That's something a lot of people didn't take into account when all that stuff was going on. Is maybe I was going through some rough times in my life at that time. You know what I mean? Which I was. And but a lot of people didn't take that into consideration. Instead, they wanted to judge. But expects you to just be perfect,
That's Kerr's movie.
Coming from the severed neck. Well, yeah. The version that I'm watching, Austin, man. She showed it squirting right out. It cleanly showed it take the head off and it's just squirting right out. That's what it showed on the version that I'm watching. It was pretty cool.
Right I remember talking about Michael Francis. He's got a good one up there. He's got a good one up there on YouTube. I was just looking at it right now, called Get Gotti, newest Netflix sensation review. Mob Movie Monday with Michael Francis about John Gotti on Netflix. Must be a series on Netflix.
There's a couple of others too. There's Santa Ranter. He also talks about mob films and a lot of that stuff and the actual story, stuff like that. And then there's somebody else too. I can't remember their name, but it talks about a lot of Goodfellas and Godfather and stuff. Which those are some of my favorite movies: Goodfellas, Godfather, Casino, Once Upon a Time. I mean, I love all those. The Bronx.
First mob movie I saw was the St. Valentine's Day Massacre with Jason Robards in 1971. And
Mhm.
Jack Nicholson has a small role in it, non-credited role in it. Really small, but you notice it when he talks. They
Hmm.
put garlic on the bullets.
Yeah.
That's the first mob film I've seen. Then after that was
Well,
the original Scarface.
yeah. A lot different than the 1983 version. Yeah.
John Gotti did not have women associates around him. Really into that.
I like that Black Mass too. Black Mass is pretty good too.
I have the subtitles on so I can see. Donnie Brasco was good too.
Yes.
Even did an interview with him too, the real one, which is pretty interesting. That one, I like that one. Talking about Jimmy Hoffa, where he's buried and nobody knows, and all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
As he
I have
says
not
it,
seen the.
sit down with Michael Francis. It says,
I haven't seen the new Scorsese film yet, the Killers of the Flower Moon. But
well, I can't wait to get that Bean Street one I ordered.
yeah,
Michael Francis, the real good fellow. It says, cool, I like that. That's a good moniker. Chaz Palminteri. Back to this movie here. Uh-oh, she's being attacked with a knife, eh? Well, that's where I'm at. He cuts her throat.
she's still under the bed right now where I'm at.
Yeah.
She's
You
got
can
the
see
phone.
if you slice it, you can see the attachment. Doesn't cut like straight, like a little gat. See right there. Right here is you can see the appliance on her neck.
Yeah.
Too bad they killed the dog. Was he in?
Definitely took a lot of this from Intensity. Yes. Oh yeah. This is based on also, man. It's just loosely based on that novel.
Have you
Yeah.
seen the
You know
OG Gotti film?
the
Have you
what?
seen the OG Gotti film? The original Gotti film with I can't remember his name, the actor.
No.
Asante something.
Oh yeah. Armand Asante.
Yeah, that's the best one. John Travolta version sucked. It was more about
I
the family than they didn't like that one. Like I say, remakes should always screw up the classics.
Yeah.
All
I rave about that
all
regularly. Get so tired of
mob films.
all these damn remakes. No one's creative anymore. It's like, come up with something new, man. Stop repeating what somebody has already done. We will be Pirates of the Caribbean 6. So Depp is going to be in the next Pirates of the Caribbean, huh? Oh, he said the curse of Amber Heard's black. Yeah, she pretty much screwed her career up, didn't
Have you seen
she?
have you seen Willem Dafoe in I forgot what his name of the movie now. It's on my lips and now I can't remember the name. But I'll let you know when I figure it out.
Well,
Well, yeah, William Dafoe did that one called Shadow of the Vampire.
mm-hmm.
Remember that Nosferatu movie, the black and white one? It was based
Yeah,
on that actor. It's based on that actor. It's a pretty good film. I liked it.
yeah.
Pretty interesting.
based on the filming of that and what the Max Schreck was actually like. They said that's how he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. There he cut her throat. Yeah. Yeah, you can see a little bit of the prosthetic. Yeah.
Yeah. The real John Gotti hated this D. Simone, the one that Pesci played.
Yeah.
He didn't like that guy. It was said that he was the one that killed him, shot him, but it's not. It was some other guy. But that was the rumor that he shot D. Simone. He didn't like him.
I don't think anybody really did. Yeah.
Yeah, he said that Donnie Brasco was one of the best guys around.
Yeah, it took me a while. I didn't see that one when it first come out, but I ended up watching it a few years later. Damn, she's not quite dead. The why me? Beat up the person, so he's somewhat respected in Hollywood. Charlie Sheen can beat up a person, so he would be just fine. Well, I don't know. She lost her role in the Aquaman and shit, didn't she? I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. I don't know if I will or not. So.
And this guy is a Christian now too, Francis. He's got a couple of Bible lines on his forearms. I can see it right now. I can read them right there.
38 minutes in right now, time stamp. Shit is fucked up.
I'm at 40.
What does
it look like?
Here's a friend of hers. Who was it that got killed? Who got the throat cut? Was that her mom or something?
Another guy gets his head cut off with the treasure drawers in the banner.
Yeah.
Somebody, when they say, that's so fake, look at how much blood's coming out. When your head gets cut off like that, blood squirts that far. Just look at the guillotines back then. The guillotine, the blood would squirt all over the audience, people watching.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because your heart's still beating. So every time your heart beats, it pushes that blood out.
Yeah. Like in the original Friday the 13th, when she gets her head cut off, it's squirted up high and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was the mom. At first, I thought that was that friend of hers, Eric. But
I was in a live stream earlier. On a live stream earlier, and we were watching a movie, a fan film that these two guys made called "Fall of Crystal Lake." It's a pretty good movie for a fan film. Yeah, it's on YouTube if you want to see it. I thought it was pretty good for somebody that made. It cost them $32,000 to make it.
It's pretty good. What'd you think about it, Austin? Did you like it? Aquaman 2?
Right. Huh?
Austin was talking about seeing Aquaman 2. I was asking him if you liked it.
Yeah. I can't see the chat, so. Try to click on chat, but it keeps cutting me off.
Yeah, I haven't managed to be able to do that. I usually have to use a separate device to be able to see it. When I'm on somebody else's stream, I have to use a separate device. I got both of them going at the same time. I got the laptop here and I got the phone here.
Yeah. I'm using my phone. I'm using my phone.
Yeah, part one was all right, I thought. One thing I did hear about Aquaman 2 though was that the CGI wasn't all that great in it. That's all I've heard about it.
I'll have to watch the replay to read the chat. It still goes. Sometimes you go to a replay and you click on, there's no chat. It's gone.
Yeah.
I won on last night, early this morning, and they got cut off by YouTube because they had to come back on. It came up, video stopped.
Yeah.
Right. Guidelines. These are the guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting there watching, and it goes up and it comes up.
Mm.
It terminated due to guidelines.
Oh my God.
So they had to come back.
Did they do that right on the screen?
There was another channel a long while back where they did it like 3 times, cut them off. I think it was
during the live.
Yeah, I think it was P. Rich. It happened to him 3 times. It took him the 4th time to stay on.
Damn.
He kept doing something, showing videos or something that he was supposed to. It happened to him 3 times in one night.
It's crazy. That's never happened to me. As much as I talk about things I'm not supposed to be talking about, like sexual talk and shit like that. I'm surprised they don't cut me off. Because sometimes I get plain out crude about it. I think that's why I drove all the women away that they used to come. I don't think they were comfortable with me talking about tits and stuff.
Did you know that Angus and Malcolm Young had a brother?
Huh.
His name was George. He was their producer and hit songwriter. Their brother was their hit songwriter and producer.
Wow.
Then he went on to do his own band. And he went on to do his own new wave band called Flash and the Pan. And that's George, their brother, that group. He's a singer in it.
Huh.
You want to check it out on YouTube? You want to check it out?
That's cool. Yeah, I always thought it was just them 2 and AC/DC.
I didn't know he had a brother until then.
Yeah, I had no idea.
But I knew about Flash and the Pan because I got into them back then when they came out. It's like new wave kind of sound. So I knew about the band, but I didn't know he was their brother. Things you learn on YouTube, eh?
Yeah. I've learned a lot of shit. Pretty good source, man. You just got to watch who you're, you know what I mean? Some people like some of the wrestling channels out there will tell you stuff about how, like Wrestling Planet or whatever, we'll talk about we'll give like fake headlines like Roman Reigns leaves Paul Heyman, or Paul Heyman leaves Roman Reigns for Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean? And there's always that kind of dumb shit out there. That's just fake news.
Cool, the real God.
You find the right one, you can get good information.
Teflon Don.
Like about a year ago, someone said Sylvester Stallone died about no, it's Chuck Norris that they said died about a year ago. And at first I was like, damn, and I went and looked. I even told Knight, I was like, man, did you hear Chuck Norris died? And Knight was like, oh man, he was all upset and shit. And then come to find out that I was wrong. That's when I learned right there that I got to watch who I get my info from. Had night all set for no reason.
You know how this Michael made his money in the mob? Gas tax. He made lots of money doing the tax gas scam.
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands of gallons of gas that that's how he made his money.
Looking for a fresh flashlight. Yeah. We're driving that truck. That truck reminds me of the truck from Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah. I'm at the gas station scene.
Yeah, I know it, Eric. I know it. I just seen it and it struck me fucked up. So I was just like, you know, I mean, I knew not to believe everything, but you know, this site, you know, it just shocked me, and it just, you know, so I jumped. I usually double and triple check a fact before I ever talk anything about it. But that time I didn't, because it was just such a surprise.
Down to the gas meter as it's turning. It's weird.
Those little head pictures that he had collected here. He likes heads. He's a big head fan. See, his little keychain thing is even a head.
Yeah. What gets me is how this guy in the story could see her and see him too at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what screws your head up for the ending.
He loves heads but doesn't like bodies very much. Right. I mean, you know, I guess we all have our own little things also. Yeah, now this scene here was in the gas station. This was in the the other one too. It's called Intensity. I don't know how many people seen that, but like I said, it's like a lifetime type movie.
Yeah.
Just one of the better ones. It stays pretty loyal to the book, I guess. Austin says at least he doesn't have to tell the head to swallow. Oh man, that's true. Yeah, it blew my mind. First time I ever seen this when he's sitting there, I see his head and he just tosses the head out the window. I was like, wow. I knew what I was in for then. Like it's just starting out good.
It's weird in this mob life, eh? If you're a maid guy and you're at the hospital with your dying mother, you get called, you have to go. You guys, and it's weird, eh? Your mother's
Yeah.
dying, and you gotta leave her because the mob guys want you.
Yeah.
And he says every time has to go for a meeting, he's always afraid he's gonna be whacked.
Yeah.
It's your best friend that does it, he says.
That's true.
Oh, oh, the accident got in the front of in his gut.
Does he know she's there yet, or?
And he steps on his back.
Oh,
That's
he's walking
the
around.
you know what? It was I liked it when I heard of this. Was that the mobs back then had a club? It was called the Sinatra Club, where all these big time mobsters hung out.
Yeah.
There's even a movie on YouTube about it called the Sinatra Club.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting mob movie if you like them kind of things.
Man, he just got the blood over his hands. He's not even worried about
I even like still like the old outlaw biker films from the 70s and 60s. Easy Rider or
it. Yeah.
The Wild Angels with Peter Fonda and Nancy Sinatra. Hell's Angels on Wheels with Jack Nicholson. All them. Dennis Hopper.
Oh, yeah.
You should like them. Love all them movies. I still do. Yeah, like find. Usually find them on YouTube.
You can find about anything on YouTube now. When I first started watching it, there wasn't much of anything on here. There wasn't all these different creators and stuff like there is now. It was just like old music videos and shit like that. Whoa. Oh.
Pretty soon we'll be starting a new year.
He just put his foot on his back, just keep shoving the backs deeper. Uh, so firmly must mean closed.
3 more days to New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Yeah, already.
I'll be glad when all this Christmas stuff is over with. I don't, my age, I don't get excited about it anymore.
Mm,
But I did love all the Christmas movies that were showing on live stream.
yeah. Yeah, with my
But
son still being, with my youngest still being 16 and everything, I still get into it a lot.
some of them were monotonous. They were always playing some channels to play the same movie. One night it's this channel with the same movie, and then the next night it's somebody else doing it. Kind of monotonous way. Repetitive, you know. Kept on.
Yeah, I tried to adjust it, but sometimes we can't help but overlap each other.
Yeah.
Especially at Christmas time. Geez. Next year I don't think I'm gonna do any Christmas shows. By the time it's all said and done, I'm just ready to move on.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure that I'm going to do the same. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that one Sunday or not. I may change the film.
Well, this guy's interesting, man.
I may just take Sunday off. Might just take from here all the way to Monday off.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to take time off.
Yeah, just relax, kick back, spend time with the family, just hang out.
I'd have to do the same thing with my weed, you know. Stop for a few days, you know.
Yeah, I got might be what I do.
Fix that tolerance.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I don't start until like 9 p.m.
That's what I used to be back when I used to drink, but I haven't been able to drink in years. I gave it up a long time ago. An hour and 57 minutes. Yeah.
That top 5 overrated films you did the other night was pretty good.
Yeah, thanks. The underrated. That's the only thing is when you get 4 of us going like that, is we just tend to, you know what I mean? We just tend to get lost in conversation sometimes, and it just tends to go a little too long. That's the only thing that I worry about with it. Is I don't want it to go too long.
Some of you guys picked the same movie.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to go the underrated, overrated, because I knew it would vary, and I was right, especially with the overrated. We ended up doing a lot of different things, and that's kind of what I wanted, because with the best and the worst, it was all the same movie.
I don't care if it's overrated or underrated, as long as I like the film.
Right.
No.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with the overrated, it didn't mean that didn't like any of them necessarily. It just meant thought maybe they're not quite as good as what some people say.
Yeah.
But that all just varies person to person. I knew mine would get a lot of attention. I knew a lot of people would be going, "What?"
Mm-hmm.
That's just we all have our own thing. I'm sure a lot of my favorites. I'm sure a lot of people find a lot of them overrated. Or even underrated. Hey, you still there, man? Lost Russell. There he is.
I'm in the dark here. Son of a woman. Casino, the real Nicky Santoro.
Yeah, that's a real good one. Please help me. Calm down. What's happening? The farm. Friend of their daughters. God knows what he'll do. Well, we know what he'll do.
There's that famous intro. Did you hear that intro? You know it's him.
Yeah.
But another guy that has a channel that does horror movies, his intro's like that too. And I keep saying that to him.
Yeah, I try to make mine specific. I always put a lot of work into my intros.
Yeah, I said,
Just
hey, guy, you got the same intro music like your Francis channel.
just to extinguish the difference. Damn.
Yeah, that truck does look like Jeepers Creeper one.
Yeah, it does.
What a perv that director was
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, I put the fault to a lot of that to the parents, because they knew he was spending way too much time with their kid. And why does he want their kid sitting on his lap and all this kind of stuff? That's when, as a parent, you got to put a stop to that shit. You got to make sure that shit doesn't happen. That's part of your job as a parent. You got to keep your eye on
Francis
that.
Ford Coppola prayed for him. He's the one trying to
Yeah,
help him get back on his feet. He was doing
yeah,
that to that kid for years, filming and everything. He got close to the family.
yeah. See that's what I was saying. They should have known.
There's even
You don't ever let
there's a
an
scene
old man like that become that close to the kid.
there's a scene in Ghost House, Clown House, sorry, where they're at the carnival and he's playing the game. The kid,
Mm-hmm.
he's standing behind him, looking at him and smiling and doing all this with a creepy look at his face
Mm-hmm.
while he's doing that scene. But the movies are okay.
Yeah, I liked the movie. I thought Clown House really nailed that creepiness with the clown. I try so hard to separate that. If you can't separate that, you're not gonna like anything because filmmakers and
Yeah,
people in
yeah.
Hollywood are just fucked up. So I mean, if you're not gonna end up liking anything if you can't separate the art from the artist.
There's there's Al Pacino and Johnny Depp. Talking about them two guys. We had a bar years ago that was owned by the mob. One of the sons ran it. See all these limos pulling up, going upstairs to the office.
Mm-hmm.
You saw right away that they were mob guys. The black Cadillac pulling up, picking up the money. Come for our collection, they said. Yep. If you do a big score, you got to pay 25% to the head guys first.
Yeah.
Well, he says the bullets. That reminds me of Rebel Without the Cause with what's his name? I've got the bullets.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
good movie with Sal Mineo and
No,
he was in it.
James Dean, Natalie Wood,
Yeah,
so
James
many of
Dean.
you.
Yeah, Sal Mineo.
Yeah.
Years ago, my mom took me. We went to a play that was based on the Manson murders, and he was
Mhm.
in that.
Huh.
Doing putting the joint in his mouth and blowing into the other person's face. I said to my mom, "Hey, I do that." Should have seen her face. They call them shotguns, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I used to do that. All these naked broads running on stage. Sal Mineo, every movie that Sal Mineo was in, he cried.
Yeah, yeah. He died pretty young, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wonder what this friend of hers thinks.
Remember Alfalfa from our gang?
Mm-hmm.
He was killed over $7.
Yeah. This friend of hers is going, oh my God, what is going on?
I was watching some old Andy Kaufman on YouTube. I like that guy, Andy Kaufman. He's pretty good. I'm not a comedian. I'm a performance artist.
Yeah.
Like that video live at Carnegie Hall, which is on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
The old lady, it's on pretty funny show.
Yeah, like all the older stand-up comedians. People like
Remember when he had
Carlin and died.
remember him having that series with Jerry the King Lawler on Letterman? There's a whole storyline in that one. That was pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Jerry Lawler and the Letterman show. I'm gonna fucking sue you. I gotta fucking.
Yeah.
And he gets up and slaps him in the face.
Yeah, that's some people that's what like Jim Carrey didn't understand when they made that The Man on the Moon. He went around the whole making of that movie annoying Jerry Lawler. He didn't realize that Jerry Lawler and Andy Kaufman were friends. They had that, they had that planned. And Lawler was really wanting to beat the shit out of Jim Carrey.
That's what Andy Kaufman did. He did stuff to shock the audience.
Yeah. Jim Carrey just didn't get it. He just didn't understand, and Lawler was wanting to slap the shit out of him, I guess.
I heard Jim Carrey offset still in character when he did that movie.
Yeah, that's why he was pissing off Lawler bad. Lawler was like, dude, you don't understand. This was a work, man. He wasn't running around trying to annoy me all the time. Jim Carrey just didn't. He just didn't get it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's great. You come to try to help you crash the fucking car. Jesus. That's the risk you take though when you try for a shock twist ending. Is you're taking a big chance. You're taking a big chance of pissing people off and ruining the whole film when you do that kind of shit.
Here comes the part where he smashes him in the face with a piece of wood in front of him.
Yeah.
You can see how much force she puts into it. But she's not hitting the guy's face. Looks like a Mick Foley bat she's got there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't. Sometimes it was real, sometimes it wasn't. It was just rubber barbed wire. Remember the old Japanese ones where they used the barbed wire for ropes? I wonder if that was real barbed wire or it was made out of rubber.
I think sometimes it was real.
It looked real.
I know.
Especially when they start hitting everybody over the head with light bulbs.
Yeah. There was an ECW. There was an ECW show that had Sabu in it that they were using real barbed wire, and he ripped a big hole in his arm, and he had to wrap it up with tape, keep him bleeding to death. It's like, damn, dude. See, when I wrestled, I didn't do all that fucking extreme shit like that. I did old school kind of wrestling. I did a few
You mean the
hardcore matches,
blading?
but there wasn't no light bulbs and shit and tacks in my matches. I don't think so. No way.
You mean the blading?
Well, that no, I did that, but there wasn't no light bulbs and there wasn't no tacks and shit in my match. But I did blade. Yeah, that's kind of come along with it. But as far as tax and all that dumb shit, fuck that. That's just
Did you like the wrestler with Mickey Rourke?
I love it. Remember, do you remember the watch that I maybe you wasn't coming to my channel yet at that point, but I haven't watched a little bit that I did of that, and it reminded me so much of some real things in my life that it really made me emotional during the watch along. I mean, it really got to me. That there's certain things in that film, especially the relationship between him and his daughter, that really messes with me. It really hits a nerve. That's a great movie.
No holds barred with Hulk Hogan and Zeus.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was weird. Then he became a wrestler on WWF.
Kind of, yeah.
Feuds with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he did that one tag match with Macho Man and Big Pig. Yeah. They say he never really caught him.
Yeah. Tim Tiny Lester.
Yeah.
He died young too.
Yeah, not too long ago actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays probably one of my favorite roles in Friday. Devo.
Oh, they hit him in the head. It is.
You remember? Let me see. I think it's like 1985. It had Roddy Piper in it and Lou Albano and all them. It was called Body Slam. Had Dirk Benedict.
Yeah.
Dirk Benedict. 18. Yeah. That was one of the earlier ones.
I've seen it on YouTube.
What about Paradise Alley with Stallone or Armando Sane and it's got Terry Funk in it.
Yeah. The one I like is I Like to Hurt People by Abdullah the Butcher.
Mm-hmm.
They show his matches.
Yeah.
And that Hep C case. Every time I see his match, I always look out for him using his thumb on his forehead. Oh, there he did it.
What was his fascination with forks?
Huh?
He loved forks. He was fascinated with forks, Butcher was.
And the sheik, his was sort of like a pencil. He always carried one of them. Remember his manager, Abdullah Farouk? He was the character. Then he had another name, I can't remember. The Wizard. He was the Wizard too.
Yes.
Remember the Missing Link?
Yeah. Oh, I love the Missing Link. He would grab his own head and that was excellent. That was one of the coolest gimmicks, man.
Yeah, it was Canadian. That was Canadian Dewey Robertson.
Yeah, very underrated character.
Yeah, the old Canadian ones. Bruiser, Bulldog Brown, Gene Kinitzky, Killer Kowalski.
Yep.
Yukon Eric and all them was.
I always found Koloff to be underrated too. Not Ivan, but Nikita.
Yeah.
He was a monster. When he first come out, he was a monstrous motherfucker, man. Like he was so big, he even made the fucking Road Warriors look normal.
Oh yeah. I heard that Haku was a strong guy.
Yeah. They said he was legitimately tough motherfucker. Rude too. They said Rick Rude was legitimately tough. Damn. Blam, blam, blam. She worked so wore out beating this
Now
motherfucker.
we get to see here on the camera. We're at the final scene. Now she comes running in with the axe. Right there, whack. It is a fucked up ending.
She does a good job at looking crazy.
Now she's gonna. It's not over yet. Still got the cement cutter scene. She's freaking out because she's the one that's doing the killing.
Yeah, I mean,
and she doesn't even know it. She's just going on as she's still her friend.
Yeah, that would be and it takes you back toward the beginning. You know, when her mom said, "Why me?" You know, it makes you understand why she was saying, "Why me?"
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, girl? She's obviously insane. All the way to the point where you, I mean, what do they call that? Dissociative personality or whatever. She obviously,
Yeah.
all the way to the point to where she's seen a whole different character doing it.
Yeah. That's all right. That's why she was the guy, because that.
To her, that was the bad side of her doing it. You know what I mean? That wasn't her. That was her bad side. That was a whole other person. That's insanity. If, you know, if you can separate the two parts of your personality to where one's bad and one's good, you're fucking crazy. Yeah. They're watching the tape back and seeing what's going on here. This is this when they're gonna let us know. Yeah. Here's the big reveal here. Oh. Yeah, she does a good job of looking nuts. Hell yeah. It's me, Alex. It's me. She's like, leave me alone. Get away from me. Oh my God. Like, I got him. I got him. It's all over. Yeah.
Yeah. But I still like the other video where it's in French. I like because of the, I don't know what they're saying, but I like it in French. Read the subtitles. But other movies, I'd rather watch a movie, not read a movie.
Right.
1 minute it's him, next minute it's her. 1 minute it's him. Great makeup work on that.
She's just that delusional. She's just that gone.
Have you ever seen Live Feed? It's about got some Martians in it, and they go into this place here. They have sex in a sex club, and they're tourists. Some pretty good slashing in that, sticking a throat tube down a woman's throat, and then putting a snake into it. Then later slicing her over with a samurai sword, and the snake comes gliding out of the slit in her stomach.
Man,
Like a cannibal folk because they're eating people that they killed. It's, it's, it's on YouTube. I saw it on YouTube.
but you're crazy.
It has some gnarly scenes in that movie. Oh, here's another one. Oh, it's flavored blood. Getting the guy in the front seat.
It was just you.
Oh, look at that. Right in the gut. She's getting sprayed with fake blood. I know how that feels, being sprayed with fake blood. Because I used to go to gore concerts. And I used to get front row tickets. And they always had blood flying every fake blood. And I used to come head to toe with blood after it was over.
It.
So I know what it's like to get blood in your face like that. Spray in your face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They cut somebody up. They cut somebody up on stage, and all of a sudden they start spraying blood out of it all over the audience. That was one weird group, gore.
Now when it's time to kill, she's back to being him.
Sick of You is a good song. I'm so sick of you. I didn't know Alice Cooper had a new album out.
I didn't either. Alice should still be doing. Should. I seen him live at the Operation Rock and Roll in '90.
I said this in chats before. I survived the Alice Cooper riot in Toronto, Ontario, years ago. The chairs flying, everything, cops on horses, fires going, people getting arrested and taken away. There's even news footage of it on YouTube. So I go back and watch it to relive that day. That was a good time. He had something about emphysema or something, so he couldn't sing. The place went nuts. And I'm stuck in the front row with my buddy. Chairs start flying.
Oh man. I do not remember this then.
I'm a big King Diamond fan.
Oh yeah. Merciful Fate.
And Motorhead. Motorhead and King Diamond.
Yep.
I'm German, but I don't understand. Yeah. I'm German, but I don't understand what language. But I do love Rammstein. So I like the music and the stage show.
Rammstein, yeah.
But you get into him when he starts singing, even though you don't understand what he's saying because of the music.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
They put us. Sister. I guess she was a lesbian.
I wonder why she sees herself as.
I think she was middle-aged guy. She was a lesbian too. That one, the short-haired one. I think she was a lesbian. That one.
Yeah.
Because she sees her showering and then she goes and jerks off to it. And now here she starts kissing her.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why she sees herself as a middle-aged man. You know what I mean?
Plus, even she got short hair like a gay woman.
Right.
Well, not all of them, but like some of them. Shaved heads.
Oh, the glass right through the Achilles.
Yeah. Remember that scene in Hospital? Remember the scene in Hospital when he cut him? His Achilles heel with the fucking scalpel.
Yeah.
And he's hiding on all the dead bodies on the cart while he's being pushed. And all of a sudden, one of the hands falls off, and the thing wouldn't move because of the hand. And I was in the theater. I saw it in the theater, right? And I yelled, "Take off the handbrake!" With it, you got stuck on the hand. Hey, everybody started laughing when I said that. Better take off the handbrake. While he's trying to move it.
Yeah. Do you love me? You don't love me, do you? Oh my God.
No.
What?
Lesbian vibes, like I always say.
She can't run anywhere. With that Achilles severed like that, she not run anywhere. Yes, I do. Yes, I love you. She's gonna say anything she has to.
That was it. That was a good one.
Is she okay?
Nice rewatch of a movie. Maybe I'll check out Saw 10 after this.
I enjoyed it. I thought it's definitely different than the others. I like the way it goes.
Isn't it take place between? Isn't it a sequel from number one?
Yeah, it takes place right between 1 and 2. You can tell because Amanda has that same haircut she has in part 2.
And they say it's not. They say it's not a Jigsaw film, but a John Kramer film. Which I think from the trailers, that's what I get out of it. It's not Jigsaw, it's John Kramer getting revenge himself.
Yeah, but yeah, basically, yeah. It's got a lot of him in it, yeah. And it really helps explain why he went the direction he went. You know, it helps you understand why he was so pissed off and felt so wrong. Because he was. I won't let anyone come between us.
Well, this was fun.
Won't let anyone come between us anymore. Holy shit. Oh, there she has her handcuffs on. She's busted in a white room. Don't worry, we'll get you some help.
Yeah.
We'll bring in somebody you can talk to. She can't see. Hell no. She can't see much, man. She looks fucking crazy. She does a great job. She does a great job, that chick does. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. It's a cool watch for like I said, it's the first time in probably at least 10 years that I've seen it. And I didn't remember exactly how it ended. I remember the twist, but I didn't remember exactly how it ended.
What I learned about watching these mob things again was they kicked Al Capone out of New York, so he went to Chicago. Yeah. They didn't like him in the New York mob.
Yeah.
They chased him to Chicago. He said he wasn't much of a gangster. He was like just a bootlegger.
Didn't he die in Alcatraz?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought so. Well, thanks for joining me for this, Russell, man. I appreciate it.
Escape from Alcatraz with Clint Eastwood. That was a good one.
Hell yeah. I have that. Yeah. I just got the Blu-ray version of it a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I
like Midnight Express.
Yeah. I got the soundtrack.
No, the Midnight Express movie. No, the Midnight Express movie. The head guard. Yeah, he's in Species. He's in Pieces. He's the caretaker. The guy that played the head guard in Midnight Express. He was the guy with the chainsaw in Pieces.
Yeah. He's also in Popeye as Bluto.
Yeah, Popeye. Yeah. Brutus.
Yeah. He's large.
Most of that Midnight Express was baloney. So made up, most of it. The book's good though.
Yeah, that's an intense ass scene. It's like you dumbass trying to, oh man, trying to bring that across like that. He's standing there sweating his ass off, and they could just tell by the way he was sweating, just by the way he looked.
Yeah, well, this was a good Wednesday night or Thursday morning, as you say.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's let's see, it's 2:33.
Yeah, I had a good time, man.
Yeah, man, I definitely appreciate it. We'll make a plan to do this.
I don't usually do these because you guys mostly talk about the movies, and I don't know much about. I like the movies, and I understand some of what you're saying, but I don't talk about this guy was this, and that. You know, but I listen to you guys talk though.
Yeah, we're definitely movie nerds, yeah. But we're cool movie nerds, you know.
If it's a movie I've seen a few times, so yeah, I would say, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
But I like
I'm gonna lay down and get some
about.
rest.
Yeah.
I'm
Time.
get ready to go to bed and take it easy, man. But thanks a lot for joining me, man. And you definitely got to come back and join me again, Russ.
Yeah, all right, sure. All right.
All right, man. All right. Later on.
Bye.
I'll leave you guys with this.
Because I am agoraphobe and you are not.